Welcome to the New Fly Fisher. This week we're in beautiful northeastern Ontario on the French River. Our targeted species on a fly? Smallmouth and largemouth bass. We will discuss different rigging options for smallmouth bass during cold front conditions and some topwater strategies for largemouth in heavy cover. Stay with us, it's going to be a great show.
The New Fly Fisher has been made possible thanks to Northeastern Ontario Tourism. Ontario, yours to discover. Orvis Sporting Traditions. Scientific Anglers. Able Reels. Ross Reels. Superfly, fly fishing for everyone.
Located in northeastern Ontario, Chaudiere Lodge is considered a drive-to facility even though it's located on an island. The lodge arranges to come pick you up at a local marina and transfers you by boat to the lodge, which is only minutes away. The lodge is located on the upper French River, which links into Lake Nipissing. Unfortunately, my arrival at Chaudiere Lodge has coincided with some exceptionally cold weather. In fact, 2 or 3 cold fronts a day have been hammering into the area for nearly a week. Normally the average daytime temperatures are 80+ degrees, but a severe cold front has given us temperatures in the low 60s. And at night it's chilled to a very unseasonable 50 degrees. This was going to be some tough fishing, and we needed to put on our thinking caps to assess how to catch bass in these conditions.
There we go. I'm going to let you drift across this bay. What we've got is a bay on the north side of a small island. It's very quiet, and it's protected by a bunch of shoals on the outside. This shoal runs through. It's about a foot deep down to 2 feet, and then inside it's a sand bottom, and we do a lot of sight fishing here. We're in about 5.5 feet of water now, and we're looking for big smallmouth, anywhere from 4 to 6.5, 7 pounds are big ones. But they cruise in here on top of the sand flats in this bay and feed on any smelt that get blown in. And this is just about a perfect wind to blow all of this stuff in here.
So as you can see behind me, I've got the wind blowing in a bay. Steve's doing great boat control here, and what we're doing is he's got the nose pointed in. I'm able to cast either to the left or the right of me, and I'm casting in towards shore and out of these points with this smelt pattern. And basically we're doing a search. I'm trying to find where the fish are, but with this wind, as you can see, this is the perfect casting position. It's an important thing with boat control, is to have the wind in such a way that I'm not fighting it all the time with my cast. I'm not having to punch the fly through the wind. And this is a perfect position. Big bass.
Yeah,
big,
that was
big
a nice
bass.
One. That was a beauty.
That was a nice 3-pounder, say?
Yeah.
All right. Okay, so I just had something. It's really exciting. I had a big smallmouth follow my fly all the way to the boat. And I was using a slower retrieve as opposed to what I've been doing earlier. Again, this is the versatility. You need to play with your retrieves to find out what works. All the other times I was stripping relatively quick, and obviously they weren't willing to chase. And even at my slower retrieve, it wasn't willing to take this fly. So what does that tell me? I maybe have to change things up. Maybe go to an intermediate sink tip, put on a crayfish pattern, and slowly bounce the fly near the bottom, because they're not willing to chase. I'll try this for another 4 or 5 minutes, slowing my retrieve down, see if I can get something to take. If it doesn't work, switch it up.
The bass fishery that we've got here on the Upper French River and Lake Nipissing is world class. And you can come out here on any given day and fish bays like the one we're sitting in, rocky shoals or weed beds to no end, and catch large and smallmouth bass. The smallies, they range in size from 2.5 to 6 pounds, and there's also monsters as well. The largemouth, the topwater bite here is unbelievable. And for here, on a place where there's very, very little pressure, it is just an awesome experience. There he is.
Yeah. He's coming after it again. Where is he gone? Well, we found the bass. Fish.
Nice.
All right. A big one. Now, he tapped that a couple times. I had a couple whacks at it, and I thought, oh, maybe it was a weed. And nope. Oh, that's a nice one. So what I'm using is a 6-weight rod, but what's most critical is I'm using intermediate line. Started out this morning, I was using a floating line, and then as the winds progressed and the fish went deeper, I went to a floating line with a sink tip, and then now I'm using an intermediate line, which sinks at 1.5 to 2 inches per second. Okay, now Steve, you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
All right.
Nice job.
And he took this smelt pattern. There we go. A huge fit. Oh, right over the net.
There we go. Acrobatic he is.
All right.
There you go, buddy.
Thanks. As you can see, it's not a huge bass, but it's a nice start. Dude, what a beautiful bass. And I had a bass follow that dwarfed this thing. It was easily 6, 7 pounds. There we go. Fly here. Beautiful bass. 6-weight or 5-weight rod. These are great, but can you imagine this in a 5, 6, or 7 pound size? And they've got them here. I had a huge one follow. Ooh, nice. All right, let's get some more. And these smelt patterns work really well here.
Largemouth bass on topwater is nothing short of addictive. Hardcore conventional tackle bass anglers live to cast lures into heavy bass cover just to see an explosive take. Largemouth bass are constantly looking up, hoping to catch a young frog making a very serious mistake. For fly fishers, we have to use short but heavy leaders, going to either light wire or heavy mono tippets. The edges of grass, weeds, and lily pads will cut soft mono leaders and tippet. Plus, you need to have some strength in order to pull the bass out of the slop. When the conditions are right, this is truly exciting fishing, no matter what type of angler you are.
What happened was I cast and the fly just hit the surface, didn't get a chance to give it a pop, and this bass came and hit it. So I'm using a floating line, going to about 8 feet, a 12-pound test. Oh, it's a nice largemouth. You want to net him, Steve?
If you like.
Yeah, please. Nice.
Attaboy. Oh, a nice largemouth.
Look at that. How's that for a start? This is like third cast. And this is what I really like about coming here to the French River in Chaudiere. smallmouth, largemouth bass. I mean, this is a fly fisher's heaven, or if you like using conventional tackle and throwing topwater and spinners and spinner baits. I mean, this is great fishery, great fishery. Okay, let's get him back in the water.
That's a beauty, buddy.
I think he's right there. All righty, let's get another one. What a take. You see that, Steve? There you go. You got him? Oh, nice. Not a huge fish, but we'll get bigger ones. You know, they have them 7, 8 pounds here. Just go down here. I think he's ready. There he goes. Nice. Yeah, got him. Oh, oh, it's not a bad fish. It's not a bad fish, Steve.
That's a nice one, buddy.
First cast. We just repositioned, and this is one of the things, of course. Oh, look at that jump. That's one of the things you got to do. And I'll tell you, he's making the 6-weight rod work. Whew. Okay, I'm going to try and get him to you right away because I don't want to get into these weeds. Him still on. This is a good fish. Whew.
Attaboy. Make him work. Bring him in.
All right, bringing him to you.
Can't see him. There we go. That's a better one right there, buddy. That's what I like to see.
Okay. Ooh, look at that. That's a nice fish. We got a little mark here.
A war wound on there.
Yeah, running with somebody.
Yeah.
Never know. Okay, so I'm gonna keep him like this. Put him in the water. This guy should revive really quick. Haven't had him out long. There he goes. So, Steve, I think we got a little bit of thunder happening over here. It's getting dark. Much as I love to fish, I'm waving a fly rod around. I think for the sake of safety, it's time to go in and have a cup of coffee.
Sounds good to me.
All right, let's go. Oh, it's working. It's got 2 mono skirts or hook protectors to protect the fly.
Nice.
What a take.
Nice.
All right. Can you back us up a bit so we don't go in that other spot there, Steve?
Yep.
Oh. It's funny, I thought I saw something behind it, like a roll.
So did I.
And oh, look at this. And this is a 6-weight rod. I know a lot of people like to use 8s when they're in the heavy cover like this. Catching largemouth. Oh, this guy is just going. I don't know how anybody can say catching largemouth bass is not fun.
Nice fish. There we go.
All right. He's making this rod rock. Okay. You got the net there, Steve?
Absolutely.
I got him right to the tip here.
Where is he?
Oh,
get over here,
chunky.
you big boy. Yeah, that's a chunky bass right there, brother. Hey,
Look at that.
look at that. I love it. That is awesome. There you go, Papa.
I love it.
Right now we've got Colin on the front of the boat, fishing with a topwater popper. And we're in an area of sparse pencilweed. And in around these pencilweeds, there's pockets, or what is known as apartments. And we're just hitting every one as we drift back. And those fish, they all sit right in those areas where they can ambush. And you would be surprised at how little they need to sit there and ambush. It's a fantastic tactic, and you know, that's where we've been getting a lot of these fish.
Oh, I got a
That
fish.
looked like a fish.
It was fish. I thought we were waiting for it to come back up. I didn't even know I had a fish.
Must be just a wee guy.
Yeah, it is a wee guy.
Junior.
But he took it so softly.
Yeah.
He basically took it when I pulled it under. All right, thank you, sir.
Oh, whoa.
It took my fly.
No.
It took the fly. I want to cry. That sucks.
Nice cast. Love it.
Well, as you can see behind me, the sun has come out. The front is all around us. We're basically probably in the center of a lot of the storm, but the pressure's changed, and more importantly, the light's changed. We've seen 2 osprey that are around us right now, and as soon as this light came out, the osprey came out, bass shut down. So you gotta change. We haven't seen any fish. I've probably made 40 casts, nothing. So it's time to adapt to the conditions. We're gonna go try another spot, give it a quick couple casts. If we can't see some fish coming up from the reeds, then what we're gonna do, go out, look for the smallmouth. And that's one of the great things about this area. There's lots of versatility, fish for other species based on the conditions. Good sized bass. So, oh, it looks, it's a big one too. So, Steve's had me casting the flats, and he's been spotting the fish. And this is one of the great things about this area. We're in sand flats. I'm using a 2-fly rig, which I'll show you in a minute. And it works so well. I got taught this rig on the Bow River, where they use 2 flies, 2 streamers. Oh, look at this guy. This is a big fish. And what you do is you cast this out, you strip it back, and it's only about a foot under the water. You have the lead fly, it's got a bit of weight in it, and about 12 to 18 inches behind, you put another smaller fly, and I think that he took the what they call the chaser fly. Let's see if I can get his head up. Look at that fish, beautiful. We got a pretty good purchase on him. He took it well. And to get him sight fishing like this is unbelievable. And a great reason why you want to come here.
There we go.
Oh,
nice job, buddy.
All right.
That's the way right there. Beautiful.
Look at that fish.
Hey?
Oh, wow.
And I'll tell you, there's bigger ones than that, but that is a nice fish right there.
Look at that fish.
There we go.
Isn't that beautiful? That's probably a nice solid 18 inches.
Beautiful.
Grab it as soon as it hit. Got him. Oh, it's nice fish. Nice fish.
Nice fish.
All right. Took the lead. Lead fly.
He took the lead.
Took the lead fly. Look at there.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
That's the way.
Good job, Stephen, picking this spot. You drift out. I'm using a 5-weight rod, and I got my 6-weight
There
rigged
he
up.
is. Oh, a nice looking fish.
Yeah.
Play him down just a touch and we'll get him in this net.
Okay. Oh, that
Oh.
almost jumped in the boat.
That's the way to do it here in the French. Jump him right in the boat, buddy. I'm gonna come behind you. If you can work him back up towards me.
I will, I'll try. Yeah, he's really...
Oh, he's fighting, he's bulldogging.
The only reason I'm taking this kind of delicate is I've got 3X tippet on, which is fairly strong, but I've got 2 flies, and I'm just worried that he's gonna snap me off at the knot. That's a nice fish.
It is a beauty.
And the thing is, we've seen much bigger, like 5, 6 pounders, and for whatever reason, haven't been able to make the deal. This is a decent one. Oh!
Oh! Oh, buddy. Oh, well, you know, that's all right. Hey, at least we got a look at him.
I want to show this rig because I've been using this all day today. We've used it in the flats. We're now using it around these rocky islands here, and it works so well. So my lead fly is weighted, and then 18 inches behind the second fly, not weighted. And this is very similar to what they use on the Bow River. It's not exactly the same flies, of course, but the whole premise here is that you're showing off that basically you've got 2 minnows that have made a bad choice and are in the wrong spot, and you just strip it in, and it works so well. as we've seen all day today. Nice.
Good one?
I don't know. Just,
Oh, it's fighting.
yeah.
She's a fighter.
Ooh. And you know, it was a lesson to be learned. I was moving along real fast. That's not bad. It's not huge. It's not bad. And what a great way to end the day. We've had such a great day of bass fishing here. And this one's, I can get this one, Steve. Thanks.
No problem, my friend.
Let me just reach down, grab him here. Oh. Always need me one last little rep. Anyways, what's frustrating, Steve saw a bass take a jump at his frog that we estimate was 6 to 7 pounds. It was a massive fish, wasn't it, Steve?
Oh, it's a brute. It's a pig.
And this is just a little guy, of course, but still really nice, and what a great way to end a wonderful day of bass fishing. Thank you, sir. Listen, Steve, thank you. I've really had a great time here at Chaudiere Lodge.
All mine. The pleasure's all mine.
I hope everyone you enjoyed today's show, learned something about fly lines, their applications of both rivers and lakes. From all of us at the New Fly Fisher, thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next week.
The New Fly Fisher has been made possible thanks to Northeastern Ontario Tourism. Ontario, yours to discover. Orvis Sporting Traditions. Scientific Anglers. Able Reels. Ross Reels. Superfly, fly fishing for everyone.
To learn more about the New Fly Fisher, our locations, contests, news, and much more, come visit and like us on Facebook.